Janine. Josh Wallen's here. Hey, Luann. Hey, Jim. Just jamming out a little bit. How's everybody doing today? Good to see you on the show. Hey, Pamela. Hello, Josie. Hey, Joe Phillips is here. I'm getting carried away, just want to jam. It's been a good week. Yeah. Here we go. You guys ready? Let's do it. We're on the show. It's been a good week. We've had a lot of good guests in this week. Had a great time sharing and talking with everybody. And we're glad you're here. We're glad you're hanging out. Good to see you on the show. A lot of new names jumping in. Everybody's getting logged on to the Vital Acts here. It's that time of day. I like that jam. I just want to jam all day to it because it's like, yeah, let's just jam. I should get my guitar out. Let's jam a little bit. It's been Words Week here. We've been talking about words all week long. Hey, Tina. Hey, Diane. Hey, Kana, what's up? And hey, Heather, how are you doing? You just came here on purpose just because of what I said yesterday. I know that. Hey, Brian Dorton, long time no see, Bubba. How you doing? Good to see you guys on the show. We're talking about words this week. Words, and words really matter. We talk about that, how important they are, and how they really, really matter in our lives. Hey, Annette, how are you doing? And good to see you guys hanging out. Hope you guys are ready for the weekend. I am so ready for church this weekend. I love to get together with the people of God and just worship. That's my favorite part. I love to preach the word, though, too. And just fellowship and celebrate, and all the kids get to learn about Jesus. And most of all, see people change and transformed by His glory and His grace. Hey, Denise, good morning. How are you doing? So you just got me today, no guests. You're just stuck with me, so we're going to hang out together. Hey, Bob, what's going on? Let's sing this song together. It's one of my favorite ones. I say it every day, actually, because I don't sing songs I don't like. And this one's really, I've been enjoying this one a lot, so let's sing it together. God who comes to save is here to set the captives free. Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battles. Every knee will bow before him. Our God is the Lamb. He's the Lamb that was slain for the sins of the world. His blood breaks the chains, and every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, every knee will bow before him. Yeah. Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord? Our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battles, and every knee will bow before him. Our God is the Lamb that was slain for the sins of the world. His blood breaks the chains, and every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb, and every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, every knee will bow before him. Oh, you're so holy. You are so worthy, God. So holy, so worthy. We give you all of the glory, yeah. So holy, you are so worthy. We give you all of the glory, Lord. Oh, holy and worthy, most holy God. The angels say you're worthy. We give you all the glory, Lord. Oh, we give you all the glory, Lord. You're worthy, God. We sing holy, and we sing worthy. We sing worthy, and we sing holy. We give you all the glory. Oh, we give you all the glory, Lord. Oh, who can stop the Lord? He's so mighty. Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Yeah. Who can stop the Lord? Who can stop the Lord Almighty? y'all know we serve a mighty God? Good to have you on the show today. Let me just say hi to a couple folks that jumped in there. Hey, Crystal, how are you doing? Hank. I see Rhonda's here, and Connie. I'm jealous, Connie. You guys are on a run. I was over at the Harley-Davidson shop looking at a bike this past week. Whoa, I had this big orange Road Glide over there. It's gorgeous over in Bristol. Hey, Devin, you're supposed to be on the show, man. When are you coming? I don't care about that air guitar stuff. Get in here and play the real guitar. Hey, D, how are you doing? Good to see you on the show again today. How's everybody? It's good to see you hanging out. You guys on YouTube, you guys on Facebook, you guys on Periscope, you guys in my mind, whoever you are. Hey, let me just do a couple things before we kind of wrap up our message for this week, and that is to tell you that I placed up a little thing. It's called Thunderclap. And I'm actually asking for some help. So here we are. Help me, help me. It's like I'm like that little fly in The Fly. Did you ever watch the black and white version? Help me. Help me. You ever see that? That was, okay, I'm sorry, it's creepy. We're having our sci-fi moment or our horror flick moment. Okay, it's gone, it's over, it's already gone. And anyway, so what it is, you go on there and don't just share the link. That's good to do that, but you need to click on the link and go down to the bottom and hit support. Now, here's what happens. It gathers your friends. It doesn't do anything to your friends. It doesn't show your friends that you gave their names away or anything. Nothing like that. What it does is, in 30 days, it sends out a one big, huge little advertisement to all their pages. It doesn't, like the little advertisements you see on the right side of your page, everybody will get one of those. That's a part of your friend group. But basically, we share our friends with each other. It's not any kind of takeover. They don't send them any messages privately or nothing like that. So if you want to help out, you can do that. Hey, Pablo. You can do that on Twitter, on Facebook. Just go in there and click, and then just follow. It says support. Right now, we got a total of 8 people knocking it out of the park. So not going so good. So we're trying to broaden the horizons of the show. But if that doesn't happen, it's okay. We're good with what we got. Hey, let's wrap up this week's message. We've been talking about words. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. And, a lot of Pentecostals and charismatics kind of misinterpret that or kind of take it out of context. It's really talking about conversation, really, that you can hurt people with your words or you can bless people with your words. That's kind of what this whole message has been about. Hey, John. And so today we're going to wrap up that message as we talk about that. And I'm just going to go through a big, long list. And I just want you to think about your words. We said this prayer this week that David prayed, Lord, put a guard over my mouth and a door on my lips. And so let's talk about that. Here we go. Ready? Bad words can rob. Good words can bless. Bad words can defeat. But good words can bring victory. And then I had to say victory. Bad words can discourage. Good words can give hope. Just your words. You can discourage somebody or you can just give hope. Jonathan shared a story yesterday about Zach and how he discourages him just with some words. And I've done it with my kids and my friends and people at church. Man, we're all guilty of it. But good words can give hope. You can hear words. Like, for example, preaching the word of God gives faith, and that faith brings hope. Good words. Bad words can divide people. You know that you can say words, and we've all done it too. We can say words that separate relationships, that separate groups of people. And we know what the Bible talks about, that spirit of division. And bad words can divide. It can hurt people. Good words can unite. Actually, you can preach a message of unity, or you can share a life of unity, or the understanding that we're all to come together and be a team, like a coach, and you can unite people. Bad words can bring suspicion. Can I ask you a question? Have you ever heard something about somebody and you didn't know if it was true or not, but it changed the way you looked at that person from then on? Have you ever done that? Boy, I've done it before. And I got around that person and I'm like, I don't even know if that's true. And I'm sitting here kind of believing it. I wonder if maybe I shouldn't do that. And that's what happens. Hey, Brenda, that's what happens with bad words. Bad words can cause suspicion, and you can believe things. Well, he's a really bad person, or she said this or did that, and believe it. And everybody always has their slant. Some people lie, gossip. I don't know. Bad words can bring suspicion, but good words can actually build trust. Have you ever defended somebody and said, you know what, man, I know them, and I think you should reconsider your feelings toward them because I've been around them a lot. I've done this. And I said, I don't think that's who they are. I think they're being misrepresented, or they had a bad moment, or the situation is not exactly like you're being told. Good words can build trust. Bad words can actually create enemies. You know what somebody said about you, and then boom, all of a sudden you have an enemy. But good words can build friendships. And I want you to think about it, because we're talking about words all week long. We've given all kinds of examples. Bad words can promote insecurity. You're ugly, you're fat, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're never going to amount to anything. Bad words can promote Insecurity makes someone feel bad about themselves, feel depressed, feel discouraged, take their own life. I know a story of a guy who was at a church service and somebody there offended him, and he ended up taking his life. He ended up losing his life over it. Not suicide, but because of the downfall in his life, he ended up dying. So bad words can cause insecurity, but good words can build confidence. Hey, Daniel, you can say the right things to people. You can say the good words to people. You can encourage people, and the next thing you know, they're starting to grow, and they say, hey, I can do this, or God is going to use me, or God is going to bless me, or even when they're struggling, good words can build confidence. Bad words scream rejection. I've actually had people in counseling sessions tell me that their parents told them, I wish we'd never had you. I wish you'd never been born. Can you imagine? And some of you maybe not have to imagine. Maybe it's happened to you. Said things to people that just blew them out of the water, and they just felt rejected. I love your brother better than you. I wish I'd never married you. I wish I'd never met you. All the terrible things we say. Bad words scream rejection, but good words speak love and acceptance. You start saying, you know what? We've been through some tough times, but we're okay. What's up, bro? We're okay. Things are good. Good words speak love. Let me give you a few more as we wind down the time today. Bad words drain the life out of people. Have you ever said something horrible to somebody and just watched their countenance just go, and then the tears, and they're broken? Bad words can drain you. They can make you feel discouraged and depressed, but good words can fill you up. I've preached sermons before. Can I be honest? I just have a moment of transparency here. I've preached sermons before and just walked off the stage thinking, man, that was really terrible. That was really terrible. And then somebody come to me, Pastor, I can't believe you preached that. What do you mean? You don't know what my life, that message you just shared was everything I needed to hear. And I'm like, really? All of a sudden I went from feeling terrible, like a loser, like a terrible preacher, to like, wow. I heard from God, he gets the glory, but it gives you that feeling, experience where you go, wow, I feel good, I'm blessed. So bad words can drain you, good words can fill you. And here's what we want to, here's kind of the whole thought, okay? The words of a Christian should be Christ-like words. Now, Jesus didn't always say these real sweet things. Honey, you're just so precious and beautiful. There's a little lady that used to work as a bank around here. And she used to work at the bank, and when you pull up at the drive-thru, hey, honey, how you doing, honey? How's your day, sweetie? And there's a girl that worked at McDonald's like that because we live in the South. And so, but Christ's words weren't always honey and sweetie. Sometimes they were very forward and truthful. He told Peter, get thee behind me. Whoa, okay. So a Christian's words should seek to be Christ-like. Our words are Christ-centered. That we think, is that old analogy, what would Jesus do? How about what would Jesus say? We look at Jesus and we give all the examples. We gave the example this week of the woman caught in adultery. What Jesus could have said, but what he did say, hey, where are your accusers? Don't do this anymore. Goes to the woman at the well, knowing her circumstances, and says to her, you know what? I'll tell you what I'll do. I can give you a drink of spiritual water, and you'll never thirst again. So we understand that Jesus comes and gives us encouragement. So our words should be like Christ. We approach people. We shouldn't be espousing our own feelings, our own emotions, our own anger, our own resentment, our own hurt. That's what's called the fruit of the Spirit. It's spiritual character. That's what we should have. And let me just close with a couple of warnings from the Bible. We're about to run out of time. Here's some warnings from the Bible, and then I'll give you some challenges. Warning number one, but I say unto you, let me start over again. I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. Yikes. Okay. That changes everything. Every idle word. Verse 37, Matthew 12:37, for by thy words thou shalt be justified. Think about this now. You're standing before God, and by your words you'll be condemned. And here's so why would just words condemn you? You know why? Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You're not saying anything that's not in you. Maybe you need to get your heart fixed first and get it out of you. Then your words will change. The Bible says in Luke 6:45, a good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good, and an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil, for of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaketh. That's kind of powerful right there. You might want to chew on that for a minute. Okay, let's just do this. Here's what we know. Words reveal what's on the inside. Words reveal what's on the inside. Let me just wrap up with this. I like this quote from me. Words are the undeniable evidence of your condition. Thank you so much. Words are the undeniable evidence of your condition. You can't hide them. Every time you open your mouth, you're telling people what's going on in your heart. That's pretty serious. Okay, here's some challenges from Scripture. Let me just give you these and we'll go. Ephesians 4:29, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace to the hearers. Are you ministering grace with your words? No corrupt communication come out of your mouth. Psalms 19:14, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength, my Redeemer. Kind of big deal. It's never too late to change. So it's time to repent, redirect, renew our lives. You guys ready to go? We're out of here. It's good to have you on. Follow us on Facebook. You can go to Wayne Hager on Facebook. A couple different pages there you can find. Or Twitter, Wayne Hager on Twitter. YouTube. There's all kinds of places you can hook up. Good to have you guys on. Love you guys. Thanks for your sweet comments. You guys are too good. We're about to check out. Later, you guys.